Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Thank you for joining us for the Racing Dudes live tournament challenge coverage on Friday, May 13th. I'm Magic. Joining me is Aaron Halterman, Jared Welch, and Mike Somich. And gentlemen, you see it there on the screen. I did not mean to show that, hey, I'm 20th there. Let's go right to the top here. This is what we want to focus on. Top of the leaderboard with 4 races to go. Courtney Clark has the lead over Manu, who's sitting there second, smoking the dudes. Manu is very correct. Aaron Halterman, I'll start with you. You are the best representative for us here in the standings here at 8th. How's your day going so far?
It's been really good. I wish that race where I hit the 10-1 at Belmont would have been into the tournament. Probably would be ahead by now, but it wasn't. So other than that, though, I'm having a really good day. Belmont's been great, so I'm having fun. The tournament, I'm in 8th. That's very lackluster, but whatever.
Mike, Aaron's having a slightly better day than you are. I guess scroll down a little bit here. There you are. Hey, all right. So you got some ground to make up with 4 races to go, but you've done it before on the live show.
Yeah, I got a feeling I'm not going to do it again, though. I don't think that my picks are unique enough here, and I've had the Dr. Tang problem here with 3 alt winners, and I just making some bad decisions, losing some photos, and yeah, not great right now. Not great, not going to lie. But I'll play the game. Raise your hand if you've won this tournament.
That's not a very. That's mean. We've won. I mean, two of the
I don't like that game.
Two of the 3 people who've won this tournament are sitting there with $0. Dr. Miranda also sitting there at 0. Dr. Tang, buddy, we need to have a chat. You go to NHC. What's going on? You just are you just showing up as a warm body for a tournament? So what's going on?
He's complaining via text that Friday tournaments are not good for him because not enough long shots win.
Alternates shows all day for me. Not very good at these Friday. Yeah, it wouldn't be a tournament show if Dr. Tang wasn't complaining about his alternates. We got 4 minutes to post here with 4 races to go, and we're looking at race 8 at Gulfstream Park here. So let's scroll back up. Mike, take it over. Talk about the horses in this race at Gulfstream Park in the 8th.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting little race. We're going 1 mile and 70 yards on the synthetic here. You got a ton of speed in this race, so it was interesting to try and find a horse who's going to come from off the pace. I have a feeling that it's going to be someone who's able to sit kind of behind the first or second leaders. I ended up on the 3 here. I was hoping for a little bit better of a price than what I'm getting right now, sitting at 5-2 at a 4-1 morning line. But I guys kind of trusted Cassie and Gonzalez a little bit more. This is one of those races, though, where you just kind of have to pick the winner. There's only 6 horses in here, but the favorite's at 5-2. So really, anyone who wins this race is going to get a nice little leg up on the rest of the field because you're going to pick up at least $11. And there's not a massive shot. So really, this is one where you just kind of pick whoever you like best. And I ended up landing on the 3 here.
See, looking through the 3s, I know that Ken Falk's got it there. Let's see, Brian Larson's got it. Davey's got it. Davey's in the chat. Good to see you. I'm sitting there on the 6th. Jared, you have the 2, and Aaron, you went with the 7. Jared, I'll throw it to you. I haven't thrown to you yet. Talk to us about the 2 horses you've got here at Gulfstream.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't not real thrilled about the fact that my horse is now the favorite. I think he's a favorite. Yeah, he's a favorite right now. Co-favorite with the 3. I mean, I don't. I like to I feel like I spread this thing around enough to where I tried to play some prices, and then this one was one where I thought it might be a little bit chalkier, but I just didn't love this race at all, and I just thought that 2 seemed to be the best of the bunch. But it's been tough. I think my only cash was a nice price horse at Belmont that got me on the board. But other than that, my last horse at Gulfstream I think is still running.
I went with the 6 here, Aztec, for Kathleen O'Connell and Paco Lopez, and the horse getting a lot of steam as well. But it had a nice maiden win on debut, going 6 furlongs on the dirt. And the dam side says that stretching out to 2 turns should be good, is out of a Corinthian mare. And Kathleen O'Connell, 23% on synthetic with a positive ROI. That's what caught my attention here. Aaron, what about you? You're riding the 7 here, Exchange Day, sitting 3-1 with Aztec.
It's kind of funny. We all have taken different angles, and it's a little bit goes to what Somich said. It's a very, evenly matched field. You just want to cash and get home here. I took the 7 Exchange Day. Just a lot of experience over the track. I liked that. And it seems like his best races have been the last couple. He really ran well over the turf. And then last time out, came back to synthetic, ran pretty well at this, at this class level. Getting a 98 time for him, that's about as high as anybody in this race. And you look at it, he's been running at Gulfstream during the quote-unquote real Gulfstream, like during the championship meet version. This is far, far from that. So while he was third in allowances and second and fourth, those races I have a feeling are a little bit tougher than what he's going to face here. Oh, wide open field, forwardly placed is how I see him, maybe just sitting in that second spot. I'm just hoping that this is a little bit easier spot for him compared to those real Gulfstream races.
I think a lot of it is going to be decided what the early pace setup is here. The 4 big and classy and the 7 exchange day knocked heads last time. Essentially tired each other out to run third and fourth because of the early pace that they set. They're not the only pace in this spot. I mean, everyone wants to lead. Is that accurate here? Pretty much everybody wants to lead. I mean, the 6 horses coming out of a 6 furlong dirt sprint. I mean, the 3 is really the only horse that showed anything from a little bit off it. But this could be an absolute stumble bunny turning for home if you've got 7 horses or 6 horses that basically try and line up on the front.
Well, that was a big reason. I mean, like you say, you take an angle and you go with it, but like you say, they're all wanting to go to the lead. The 2 last time out, when it got back to synthetics, really just went gate to wire and flew, winning by 10. So I thought, well, I mean, yeah, you're you're going up in class a little bit, but we'll just try to take this thing gate to wire. I mean, it seems like it's going to be like, which of these shitty horses can stay on the best at the end of this race?
Tell us how you feel about Gulfstream this time of year, Jared.
Hey, Halterman said it in a much nicer way than I did.
Yeah. Well, being drawn outside of all the speed also isn't a bad thing. So if it does kind of get crazy, hopefully Junior Alvarado, that's right, Junior Alvarado has stayed at Gulfstream and not went to New York. Hopefully he can kind of give this horse the trip that he thinks it needs, maybe read the pace a little bit. But, yeah, I mean, there's no question about it. Once the Florida Derby's over and Keeneland opens up and then the real NYRA circuit at Belmont starts, Gulfstream's going to lack for a few months, as in until the next winter. So you're not going to see the greatest horses in these fields.
No, they get the Princess Rooney Stakes. They have one weekend during the summer where you got to pay attention there.
Yeah.
Davey said he wanted 7-2 on the 3, getting 2-1 favoritism going in here. Looking through the board, the 1 and the 4, the longest shots, both 9-1, and only one entry has the 4, and only a few entries have the 1. So if it goes long shot here, you're going to see a big movement from 1 or 2, but otherwise we're going to have a lot of shuffling here when this race gets over. So I'm excited for this. I am very disappointed that I Believe in Magic was scratched from this. That was my best bet of the day. The 5 horse. Not going to get a shot, but I really actually didn't think the horse had that much of a chance, but I did want to be live while that horse was running as my pick. So
I actually had the 1 as an alt here. I kind of wish I had the 1 in the tournament now, getting 9-1 versus the 2-1 on the 3. Who's got the 1? I think they got a shot at popping up here. So we'll
Miranda.
See
it's all everybody is at the bottom. Miranda, William, and
never mind. Go 3.
I'm sure Miranda will get it then. Yeah.
Oh, Brett's down there. Okay, maybe Brett can pop the 1 off here.
Well,
and
but
William's
Brett's
up there
got a few different entries. She's there, but then Brett's all the way up here too. Brett really wants the 6. She doesn't care about the 1. I'm with you. All right, so Aaron's got the 7. Jared's got the 2. I've got the 6. You've got the 3, Somich?
Yeah, I've got the 3. I agree. I wish this horse wasn't the favorite. I wish we were at least getting 3-1. I actually bet this horse around 3-1, but yeah, no interest at 2-1.
And Manu, I saw your comment earlier. You are smoking us right now, but hey, everybody's got a head start now. We're live, so watch out for Mike Somich. He's gonna shoot up the rankings here to see what happens. Going in the gate. It's not. Last time I was live watching horses go in the gate, it was the Kentucky Derby. This is a slightly different feeling I have right now. Oh, God, it just hit me. I'm like, this isn't exactly the same excitement level.
Similar caliber.
Yeah. Well, this is 3-year-olds and up, not straight 3-year-olds. That's really the difference, right, Magic?
Well, I don't know if I'd pick Rich Strike to win this race.
I was going to say the Derby winner may not be able to win this race, right?
There's only 6 horses, yeah.
How is the 3 in the lead? Really? I try and pick the 1 to him closer, and the 3 goes right to the front.
Well, the 7 is going to try to be the closer, so.
And the 2's second to last, so there you go.
Yeah.
This is wild. Let's see what the time comes up here. Generally, you do not want to be up front on the synthetic course.
I ended up getting 5-1 on the 6. She slipped a little bit there.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all.
They're not going that fast.
No, somehow they're not going that fast. There's 4 horses with 100+ time form early ratings here, isn't there? It's like something crazy like that.
Yeah. How is the 7 last?
like almost not on the screen. It's not that the 7's last. It's
What the hell?
Gulfstream gonna Gulfstream sometimes.
You know how much you love Gulfstream, Halterman.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh,
hey,
here's
7's back on screen. There you go.
Hey, we're back on the screen, and that was gold number 1.
This 3 looks awfully comfy up there.
Let's go with this 2 there, Chantel.
Two's
Yeah.
moving really
Making a nice wide move.
Yep.
Gonna hang though.
Yeah, we're still chilly on the 3.
We're just
Gonna
waiting.
hang. Come on, don't hang. Come on, come on, don't hang, 2.
Oh, two's got it.
Is that
Two's
Beach
got it.
Patrol Chad Brown
Yep.
did that with?
Well,
Come on,
Oh,
two.
come
come
on,
on, 3, fight
Chantel.
back.
Oh,
Come
whoa.
on, 3, fight back.
Here comes the 1.
Oh,
There you go,
Oh,
2.
two's got it. Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. There you
Come
go.
on, 3. Give me some place money.
Oh,
2-1.
unbelievable.
2-1. All right. The 1s are moving
Unbelievable.
up. Awesome.
You probably got more with the 1 than you got with the 2, so there you go.
That was thrilling.
Hey,
Yeah.
Manu. We got a new leader there. Manu's going to take over number 1 position. 3 races left. Dave Feldman. Winner 2 back or last week?
2 back.
2 back. David Feldman is going to move way up here from 11th. Jared, yeah, you're going top 10 for sure there. Mark Devine, Courtney's going to move up with her second entry there. And yeah, here are the ones. Bree, Dr. Miranda, William Riley. They're all shooting up.
I agree with Davey here. How's that 3 not holding 5 for second at least? Come on. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
You know what, Somich? Speed doesn't hold on the synthetic going 2
Yeah.
turns at Gulfstream. I don't understand why you picked the horse that was going to go try and go get to wire. Like, you're
Thanks,
the one
Magic.
person that always says that.
I really appreciate that insight.
So much is salty today.
I am salty today.
Oh,
Oh, man. All right, let's talk about Belmont here. Aaron, said you've been crushing Belmont. We got about, 3 minutes till Belmont's ninth, the next race in the tournament. Who you got, man?
I took a swing in this race. It worked out earlier. I took a swing here. What about the first-time starter, the number 3, 2 down? That's who I put on top in this race. A couple of reasons. Number 1, I thought this was a wildly weak race. So it's like a first-time starter can certainly win it. You look at the workouts. I'm not a huge workout person, as you know, but with first-time starters, you got to look at something. That last workout at Belmont wasn't bad. 4 furlongs, 48 seconds, 7 to 66 at the distance. I just kind of feel like this horse might be able to run a little bit here. Cancel gets aboard. I think you could do worse with a first-time starter. It was kind of for me, but as I kind of looked at this, I just couldn't sink my teeth into anybody. And the 4 would have been the one I would have picked. But it's like, yeah, that horse has just not been very good. It's first off the claim at Saez, reasons to improve. But I kind of wanted to take a little bit of a price, so I took a shot with the first-time starter here.
Yeah, I don't hate it. I think this race is absolutely wide open, so I'll agree with you there. And you got a first-time Constitution that sold for $100,000 at auction and a $40,000 claimer. So you got to think this is one of the more talented horses in here, just based off the auction sales price. I ended up on the 4. I was hoping for a little better price. I'm surprised we're sitting here at 5-2. I kind of wish I took the 11 now, who I think is going to be the horse that's going to be speed and who I had on top originally. But this is definitely wide open. Jared, where did you end up in this spot?
Oh, man. Talk about taking a swing. How about this 10 horse? If I need this 10 home, I might win this thing. This race is interesting, to say the least. There was enough here with the horse. The horse was bet mildly on debut, then bet pretty well the next start. And then now the horse is now getting blinkers off and switching surface. It's Rudy Rodriguez. McCarthy's aboard still. So there's just enough kind of, it's not a first-time starter, but there's enough for me. This horse, like, you just bet pretty well last race. Now we're switching surfaces. Now we're getting equipment change. There's enough change there where I'm like, well, I'll take a swing with the price.
Late scratch on the 11. Gold Bullion just scratched out.
whoa.
That's a big scratch.
That's going to affect, our leader, Manu. He's got the 11.
So, Magic, if you click on their entry, you're going to be able to see who they have as the second choice now. Their alternate comes in. So this is why I was talking to Shadi earlier today. We were talking about alternates. This is why
the
alternates
4
are so important. because when the 11 out now, you're going to see obviously see it change quite a bit.
4.
Yeah, he's got the 4.
Blast. Sorry, Manu. I like the 10 I didn't pick to in this race. I do like the 10's name as far as how they got there. I went with it. Aaron, you went with the first-time starter. I also went with the first-time starter. I went with On Palm Sunday, the 7 horse. I like David Donk on turf. We know where that saying comes from, but he's not a great first-time starter, but the horses works to me the last 2, especially from the gate. For this level, I think they're pretty decent. I like the breeding for this spot. I like the fact that Cardenas is going to be riding for Donk, and they do okay together with terms of ROI and win percentage. So I went with On Palm Sunday, but I had 6-1. I thought for sure this was going to be like a double-digit horse for me here. Is anybody surprised this horse is getting steam as a first-time starter?
Not at all, because who are you going to bet? It's like Somich said. He's like, why? Gosh, I wish the 4 would have been better. Well, who are you going to bet? You know, like all the turf horses that have actually been on the surface are horrifically bad. There's a lot of bad connections in here. So you got to just kind of take your shot. And I think with the 4, they're going to it. It's like it's Saez. It's a first-time claim for Englehart. Sure, it hadn't been on the dirt or on turf. Sure, it's been shitty. Well, at least it's somebody we've heard of. You know, I mean, no, I'm not surprised if anybody's taking money in here because you got to bet somebody.
And with the 11 out now, too, you're going to see a lot of horses drop down below their morning line odds because that was going to be your favorite. I mean, that's why the 4 is now sitting on the board at 7-5. The 2 horse I thought was a little interesting. This is another one that was 10-1 on the morning line. This is just a career maiden, but it has numbers that fit, and this may have been the day where it found its friends. Like, this field is not good. It's the reason why we got a couple people here taking shots with first-time starters. I wouldn't be shocked if the 2 runs a pretty good race here, and I would like, again, like, you should give me the 10-1 number, then that would be great. Now at 6-1, I'm not as interested. This really would have been a better live tournament race than a pick and pray race, just because of how it's played out here. There's a lot of different options that I would go versus the horse I have here in the pick and pray based on how this is gone.
There are 8 entries, including alternates, that have the 4 from our tournament out of 29. So that's the most popular pick here. But 2 of them, bless you, 2 of them did end up going backdooring into the 4. So
that's what she said.
Yeah. The 1 horse isn't covered in our setup here. The 6 horse, 6 horse is covered. 1 person has the 6. Other than that, every horse is covered. Just the 1 is not covered in this spot. So, a little surprising. 17-1 on the 1, but the some longer shots still sitting. Nope, nobody has the 12. I don't think anybody has the 12 either. No.
Nope, I don't see one.
No 12 horse. All right, so the 2, 39-1. Nobody likes that horse. Who's not going in there? Is that the 5? All right.
5 and the 6 have had trouble. They're acting like assholes.
Come on, you.
6 will not go in.
This is
getting pissed off watching the 6.
This is Magic's favorite race. He loves these $40,000 claimers to close Belmont's card. The state bred $40,000 maidens is what Magic absolutely loves to handicap.
It's like making my eyes bleed. I do love it because God bless them. They get 12, 14, 18 horses to show up every time they do it, and I'm jealous that we can't do that in California.
They're good, bad betting races. They're good betting races, but they're terrible races to actually have a lot of money on because of how frustrating it can be.
Right. Oh, sweet. We're last again. All right. That's awesome. Really good. He's at least with the pack somewhat. Yeah.
So the 4 and the 5 out to the early lead. You've got the 6 on Palm Sunday and the 7. I'm sorry, the 6 Southern County and the 7 on Palm Sunday Southern Cavalry sitting right behind the 4 and the 5 here. Doesn't look like anyone's really starting to rush up from the back going into the turn. They went pretty
Come
reasonable
on, 7.
here for what Belmont.
Come on, 7. Come on, boy. Let's do a little surprise here on your first track. Come on.
Do a little running with this 3, you dummy. Come on.
So 7's already done.
Do you think we'll do like a live reaction for this, like a video?
We should.
Put this on YouTube.
Come on, 3. Get going, Cancel.
I mean, this is 4 or 5, right?
Oh my God. Come on, 7.
Get going, Cancel.
The race is yours if you want it. 7. Jeez, come on.
Come on, 4.
7.
Go, Cancel.
Oh.
3.
Come on, 4.
5.
What is the 3 doing? 3's running.
Run, you dummy. He's doing all kinds of stupid shit instead of winning, not
being a first-time
leads.
starter.
What is
Come
going
on,
to
get a
happen?
bow.
Did the 4 win?
I really hope so.
I think the 4 held. I don't know.
I think the 4 held on.
I got
Look,
nice
the
little
3's 2
double
lengths
here going.
ahead. 3 is already way past them at the wire.
Yeah, he ran like a freaking dickhole. I mean, what was he doing? Did you guys watch him down the stretch? I may have been the only one because I'm probably the only one
I was
stupid
watching
enough to
him,
pick
yeah.
him. Watch him.
I would make the argument that you should stable him up, but I'm not sure if you should, because that would be really frustrating if you did it again next time out.
If you stable him up and he runs back in this kind of level, maybe. But look at this idiot. Like, just
Yeah, he's
run.
all
For
over.
God.
So it's funny.
Did
There
he
were
switch
8.
leads 6 times or 7?
It's
12.
like switch. We had 8 people pick the 4. We had 9 people pick the 3. So 17 out of 29 entries were down to the 4 and the 3.
Oh, God.
God, that
That is
bothers
a
me.
disgusting.
That's
Bob.
5.
Oh,
I hope the
man.
4 got it for our purposes.
I
I'm
hope.
pretty sure that's the 5.
Oh my gosh.
Man. Oops.
What a day from Belmont, man.
That horse made a really strong move.
The 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran well. That's wildly green.
I thought the 3 was the winner. Like when he kind of made that, like right here, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, he's gonna go flying by all of them.
Then he just decided,
He got up alongside my 7 and started switching his leads back and forth.
I think he's skipping at this point.
he's trying as hard as he can. He just can't get there. I don't know who got that. That's
I don't
wild.
know one either. I
think
really
it's
hope it's
4.
the 4. Make my day a little better here.
What's the chat say? Is anybody? We got 4.
Everybody's saying the 4.
Yeah.
Camera's showing the 5.
Davey had
Me
the
too, Davey.
Now the camera's showing the 4.
So not only that, the top 2 in the standings after the Gulfstream race had the 4. The next 3 had the 3. We could have seen a really nice, flip right there. But
God, that was a.
We can get our
Awful
second dead heat of the tournament here?
Seems possible.
It's close.
They keep flipping back and forth on the camera in-house. They're not even sure there.
why are you showing the? Oh, because
There's
I
your
understand
7.
why the
Magic.
7 was on screen because he was in front of the 4.
Yeah, he's just looking for a little camera time.
That horse was sitting in the perfect spot, third off the turn, and they stepped on the gas, and you just saw it like it fell out.
Dead heat.
Hey, the second dead heat of the tournament. That's wild.
Wow.
Too bad it couldn't have been between the 4 and the 3. Selfishly.
I
All right.
played an angry double 6-4, Chris. So that's why I need the 4.
Shout out to Nick Sievers, the only one in the tournament with the 5. He's going to move up from 21st pretty well, I think.
But he
Nice,
gets
Nick.
screwed by that dead heat, though, a little bit.
Yeah. Didn't get rewarded
that's
for that.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hate that for him.
Sorry, Nick.
I don't.
He's
know.
not
Bad
he must be
loser.
busy working.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really care.
I don't give 2 shits, right?
Not at all. I'm pissed off about the 3. I can't believe that.
We're in this for ourselves, okay? I don't give a shit about your
Nick,
team. baby.
I'm out of it. So Nick, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's Nick. Okay.
Well, I'm out of it too. So
The 5 was bred pretty well for turf. It's Fed Biz, which is son of Giants Causeway out of a Candy Ride mare. But man, that first race is so awful. Got a -1 late time form rating in its first race.
the
pretty
5 you're
good.
talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, he was only beaten 65.5 out of that.
that's
race.
all. Did they really put 65.5? I love that.
Yes.
Who had the who's like, no, that's 65.5, not 65 lengths back.
They literally put 65.5.
I don't know who the Naira chart caller is, but they're really earning that paycheck right there.
Yeah. They should take some of his money and give it to the people timing the races, because that's I think the 5th straight grass race that's been mistimed over Naira's track now.
But
Wasn't Linda Rice supposed to not be training in New York anymore? What happened to that? Did we forget about that?
I was just getting ready to say Linda Rice was second-time starters on the turf. Usually they're pretty well. Now most of them don't lose by 65.5 on debut. That's the caveat to that. But.
Oh.
And
Wow.
yes, he was supposed to be suspended.
Okay.
Wasn't she suspended for 2 years, but she still is appealing and they haven't appealed it yet?
Correct.
Yeah. But that was a year and a half ago that they suspended her? That this appeal's been in process?
I think it was
All right.
centuries ago.
Yeah.
Leaderboard is updated. That race is official. Let me pull it back up here.
All right.
Manu, I think, barring anything really wacky happening, I think Manu might have this one. He's got the 3. He's locked up here in the last at Santa Anita with the 3, with a lot of people behind him with the 3. But Manu sitting there in the lead with $50. Courtney is second. Couldn't gain any ground. They both had the 4 there. Will holding on, even though the 3 didn't get it done. But Courtney Clark with the second entry. Courtney's trying to get 2 and 3 here, get those positions. David Feldman is making a rise there. Brett, good to see she's rising. Amber's up. Aaron, he slipped a little bit there. Jared, top 10. Congratulations. There you go. You're up there. You got 2. You got 2 left. How are you feeling about your chances?
Well, I'm just happy that, first of all, I'm very happy to hear that I've gotten your approval of my effort today. And number 2 is, hey, if I can get an 8-1 double here to finish this thing off, I can win it. So there's not many ahead of me that have that same combo. So I think I could get it done. I mean, just don't be shocked when it happens, Magic.
Yeah, Courtney's got you with the 8 at Gulfstream, and then Bree with the 1 there. But you're right, not too many combinations there. They're going to stop you there. Let's see, how badly did I fall? I'm down to 25th. All right, Somich, you're on the board. Dr. Miranda's still on the board. Dr. Tang, thank you for participating. We appreciate your $10 entry fee. Let's move on. Gulfstream Park, race 9. Where are we going back for this one here? Nobody knows.
All at once?
I'm pulling up the PPs. So I mean, it's going to be interesting at the top there. I mean, you've got the 8 and the 9 that are the top choices in the tournament. The 9 is used. Both of them used are pretty heavily here. I think we've got 8 9s and 7 8s, something like that. They're 5-2 and 3-1 right now. I thought they were the 2 most logical winners, but this kind of just felt like a race where I wanted to try and find a little bit of a price. There's quite a bit of speed again in here. We'll see if they actually go this time. And if so, I think that someone from off the pace can kind of get it done. I ended up on the 3 here just as a price play, and I'm kind of happy because I can at least make up some ground here if we get the 3 home. Me and Ken. Let's go, Ken.
5 entries with the 8, including Aaron and Jared. 9 of them with the 9. Mike, you said you went with the 3. I went with the 6 here. Aaron, Jared, I'll let you go. Why did you go with the 8 in this race?
Good connections. That's number 1. Big drop in class. Number 2, if the horse gets back to the race 2 back, I definitely think she's going to have a big shot to win. Another theory, kind of a speed horse drawn outside of all the other speeds. So hopefully we don't sit last like we did in the last race with 7, and we actually sit, second or third and then pounce. I just think the drop in class is going to be big for her. I don't really like 5-2. I thought we'd get more around that 4 or 5-1 mark, but now here we are. So what are you going to do?
No, I'm with you, man. I thought we'd get a better price here, but I think the cut back a little bit after running longer and, like you say, in a higher level has enough early speed to where the horse can kind of be more tactically placed. And, I think more than anything, I thought the cut back in class is going to be a big difference. And like you say, if that horse can run back to the 2 back, she'll be tough.
I looked at Crystal Coast quite a bit, and that trainer number off the 61 to 180 day layoff, 4%. In 28 races is what scared me off of the 8. Is that because I was interested at 4-1. 2-1 I think is too short on the 8, but at 4-1 it was interesting. But that one trainer stat really made me kind of question it. And how often do you see a horse that had seemed to run pretty well in the 3-year-old season come back and drop this far in class as it started out as the 4-year-old season? Like, that just seems like a weird move to me as well.
Yeah, I mean the trainer thing doesn't really bother me too bad. Timeform has it narrowed down to 105 through 176 days, and he's 1 for 7, 14%. Bam, there we go. Now it's looking better.
Much better.
First of all, and again, it's Carlos David. I mean,
yeah, he's a good trainer.
He's probably going to get this horse to run okay, I would think. I mean, the drop is a issue, but I think getting beat 21 lengths on December 23rd probably sealed the fate that they're not going to move this horse up or keep him, So getting Paco aboard was a good sign. This horse had Gonzalez aboard the last 2. Now we get Paco. So it's a good sign that, at least to me, that the horse is sound, right? And, we'll get around there. And I don't think Paco wastes his time if the horse isn't doing just, great.
I went with the 6 here. I thinking this horse could probably go gate to wire, and I was surprised that there weren't that many more people who had the 6 in here. Is an offspring of Clubhouse Ride, who's a California sire, so that kind of caught my attention. But Clubhouse Ride's best son, best offspring right now is Brickyard Ride, and that horse is freaky fast on the front end. And I think that the 6, from a time form early pace perspective, could get a definite early lead, kind of what you saw at Tampa earlier in the year. I think the horse has the ability to go gate to wire. But Mike, do you see this horse going gate to wire, or do you think it's kind of cheap speed?
I hate Tampa horses going to Gulfstream. I love Gulfstream horses going to Tampa, but vice versa, generally not very good. And that Tampa turf is just wildly speed favoring, like even more so than the Gulfstream turf often. So I just kind of avoid those horses, especially if there's anyone else that I think can show pace. That's what moved me off the 6. But if the 6 gets the lead, I mean, that's not a bad thing to have here in a $20,000 claiming race at Gulfstream Park on the turf. So if the 6 is able to get out there and get it done, or get out to the front, then I don't mind the 6 at 7-1 at all. I love Vasquez. He's one of the better jockeys that's there after the big time guys, Saez and the Ortizes and all them take off. So he's someone that I look for when I'm playing these tournaments if I'm looking for a longer shot. So I like that as well. So I don't mind the 6 at all. I think that the 4 could kind of press the pace there. And I think the 2 on the inside might go too. I mean, Jaramillo loves to shove. He's one of those jockeys that's really aggressive once everybody leaves. He's generally the most aggressive jockey early in the circuit left now. And I thought Miss Jazzy T might try and send, specifically because he got the rail. I don't mind the price on the 2 either here at 6-1. I was expecting it to be more closer to 4-1 or 3-1. So again, in a live tournament, I might have ended up on the 2 here instead of the 3.
Rolling back through, looking at. Did we talk about the 4 at all? We talked about. Where's the 4 horse there? Zimba Warrior. Bring up Zimba Warrior. No, sorry, I'm looking at Sandy. I knew that didn't sound right. It's like that's a California horse. Come on, PPs. Now my PPs don't want to work.
It's domineering, and the 4 was 15-1 morning line, and I think that's what made that horse really attractive. And now you're staring at the board, and it's 7-2. So crazy odds drop there. If you did use the 4, you're definitely not getting the value you were expecting when you saw the morning line.
Well, everybody saw that ride Chantel had last race, and then the 8th one on the 2. That's what did it. Everybody's like, we got to ride that Chantel steam here. Chantel daily double.
Jared, Aaron, do you guys consider either any of the bigger prices here, or were you guys always looking 8 and 9 mainly?
Let me pull up what I did in order here. Yeah, I have the 4 in second. I thought the 4. It's kind of one of those things. It's a drop, or it's a rise up in class. But the horse has been there before, and again, he's been running in races at the real Gulfstream, and now he's at the fake Gulfstream. So sure, it's a raise up in class, but these horses aren't that great.
Yeah, I mean, 4 was my alternate, so I can't really say that I was looking too far into this thing in terms of prices. I usually, the way I play, it seems like I don't even really try to. It just seems like a lot of times I'll have like higher priced horses to end these tournaments, and sometimes that's fun, and sometimes that works well. This year or this week, I don't really have this way it worked out, but I really don't have anything crazy. I think I had the 1 in the last race there, at Santa Anita, which is currently like 4-1. So I think today for me was more about just shittier races that you just kind of had to be careful on taking too deep of a price here because they're just not very good.
Yeah, it's interesting with these tournaments, especially when these are 10 race tournaments. So you got to kind of decide how many long shots you think can win. And if you don't love any 15-1 shots, 20-1 shots, you got to stack up 7-2s to be able to win these things. And that's what we've seen from the people who are on top right now, is they stacked up a couple winners to be able to get them to move up.
Yep.
What's your shit-eating grin for there, Aaron?
Nothing. No reason. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Jazzy T. That's who Davey likes. Let's talk about Jazzy T for a second here, fellas. Horse has been running on the synthetic, but not by choice. The races were reined off the turf and onto the synthetic. Now we're back on the turf. He did win on the synthetic at this level. Claimed last time out. Jaramillo aboard again through the claim. What do you guys think of the 2?
I like the 2. The 2 I thought would be a really short price, and at this point I'm usually towards the bottom of the leaderboard like I am, so I'm trying to make up ground with the long shot.
Yeah, I thought the 2 was going to get bet. I'm kind of surprised that the 2 is sitting on the board right now at at 5-1, especially with that inside post. Like being on the inside at Gulfstream matters a lot when you're going 7.5. So I generally will try and take those inside horses, and the 2 makes sense in here in my mind. If you go back to the turf races earlier this year, so I don't mind the 2 at all.
Where is Davey in this thing? He's down there about 22nd, 23rd. So if he could get a win here, he could at least kind of jump up, maybe get up in the top 10. That would be good. 5-1, definitely not a bad price. I feel like both these Gulfstream races have just been, that we've covered anyway, have just been completely wide open. I mean, they do have good, solid, even fields down there. I mean, we've kind of made fun of the quality of the horse a little bit, but these fields are good for betting purposes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, and like people take a shit on the synthetic, man, but that synthetic course gets some pretty good betting races out of it because you have a lot of relatively evenly matched horses, and like the last field it was 6 deep, but the favorite went off at 2-1, and then you had 2-1 co-favorites, and then in this spot, what do we got? How many horses here? We've got a field of 6 again, but your favorite again is 2-1. You have a 5-2 shot, and then everyone else is a decent price. If you're able to beat a couple of these favorites in back-to-back races, these sequences pay pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it. We've seen it today. There's been some big upsets in some of these for sure. And, I guess the synthetic this time of year, I think, is when it really does kind of help that track, right? I wish they could find a happy medium where when the championship meet's going on, I'm not saying never run on it, use it for off the turf, use it every now and then. But I think it's just the perception, and it gets people panicked and freaked out. It really wasn't that big of a deal once you followed it in a couple of weeks. You kind of knew how to handicap it. So, but yeah, I wish they would kind of find a happy medium where it's like run a bunch of them this time of year, maybe the championship meet, just kind of cool it with it just so everybody would not freak out and play it a little bit more because they did lose a little bit of a handle because of the synthetic surface.
Yeah, they definitely do. I wish they would run the synthetic on the weekdays. Just run it like Wednesday, Thursday, save the turf course for the weekend, make sure the turf course is healthy, and just kind of use it in that manner. Or put the synthetic races early, but in the pick 6 when it's a carryover day, or in the pick 5s, try and keep it out of the late pick 5, late pick 4, the pick 6, so that you have people more comfortable to play those sequences.
Yep. How about this? Shoddy, premium subscription. You're having a big day if you're playing those premium picks today. We've done very, very well. So I'm glad that you joined up and it's paid for itself already. And hopefully you're having fun in the tournament. I don't know where you're at right now, tournament-wise, but hopefully you're having fun playing and good luck the rest of the way here. We got, who knows? Where is Shoddy? Where's she at here?
So Shoddy's Amber.
Okay,
nice. Yeah, this is her first tournament, so I'm excited that Shoddy's in here because this is the first time she's played one of these. Hopefully she's enjoying it. She's got one of her entries in 9th right now, with a little puncher's chance. I think she's probably gonna need to go 2 for 2 here.
Hey, if the 4 gets home, she's got a shot.
All 3 of her entries higher than Magic's.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, she's doing great there. I guess technically tied with 8th right there, and just 20 cents off of 7th. And Manu's got that big lead there, but I mean, I think if you get enough of a movement here from, you see everybody's got like the 4-3-2. If one of those horses wins and 8 or 9 misses the board, but the other one hits, you're going to see some good movement here. So I'm excited for this. If I'm out of it, I just want to see every race complete turnover in the standings.
This is a huge. Oh, sorry, Somich. Go ahead.
We just saw an odds switch too. So the 8 is now 7-2, and the 9 is down to 8-5. So the 8 catches Manu now, the 2 catches Manu, the 4 catches Manu, the 2 catches Manu. So all of a sudden, he needs to win to hold this lead going into the last race as the odds flip around.
Somich is telling Manu, you're screwed.
We're coming to get you, Manu. We're coming to get you. Making fun of us for mispronouncing horse names. We're going to pay for it.
Yeah, I cannot wait to watch Rugier run tomorrow. That's for you, Manu.
I refuse to say it different than Rugier.
It's Rugier.
Rugier's so pretty.
Oh, we're aware it's Rugier, but
Rugger sounds like Drugger. So
Ruger. It's Ruger.
Rugier.
It sounds like a German Nazi gun. That's what that sounds like.
In the Midwest, we pronounce it Ruger.
Yeah,
that's right.
The odds are crazy on this 8-9. For I looked a second ago and I almost commented before I could even comment the odds switch, but he was at 2. They were 2-1. She was at 2-1. and then was a favorite, and now you're seeing 3-2 on the 9 and 3-1 on the 8. It's just they're flop 7-2 now on the 8. It's who knows what we're gonna get when they get out of the gate.
Let's see here. Let's take a look at the doubles and see how
Yep.
heavy the 9 is favored. So the 9 is $9 in the double. The next lowest double is the 8 at $18. So you're going to see probably holding right around 3-2 and 3-1 or 3-2 and 7-2 when they actually go off, which means that there's going to be a lot of live horses here when they turn for home. And we're 7 minutes from the last at Santa Anita as well. So we'll run this one and quickly flip over to Santa Anita and see who's in the lead here to close it. But this is big for Manu because there are a lot of 3s in that last race. So if you have the 3 in the last race, you need to be ahead of the leaderboard if you want to be able to hold on and win here.
Yeah, this is exciting for Manu.
And maybe someone else. We're just not sure yet.
I'm living through him right now at the moment.
Let's get this 3 home. Let's just shake this leaderboard up pretty good.
That would be crazy. And I say that horse's name differently than all you guys, by the way.
What do you say?
Single. That's how I pronounce it.
Oh, what a line from Mr. Halterman there.
All right.
That horse is going to romp tomorrow.
Yes.
However you want to pronounce it.
As a friend, well, hang on, we'll talk about that horse after this.
Okay.
Like, are you more confident in Rougier or Yabir? Like, which one do you think is the more confident winner?
The one I pronounced single. No, I don't know. They're both. I'm pretty confident both of them.
I would take Rougier over Yabir as a more confident single, but they both should be heavy favorites and both should win.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Magic, you made the lead with the 6.
There. Yeah, I was worried about the 5 for a second. Was going with her, but no. Now we're gonna. This is what I wanted. 9-1, and I've got lone lead. Okay. Now just hold on. Come on, Tampa form. Come on, Tampa form.
The 9 horse 4 wide and second to last around the first turn is your 3-2 favorite.
Stop trying to jinx him.
Not quite what you're looking for. I mean, my 3 is not exactly sitting the perfect trip either. They are crawling up there, Magic. You got a 24-3 opening quarter. That is slow for 7.5.
It's gonna make it that much more heartbreaking when she falls apart.
We're getting 4-1 on this 8, Halterman. Paco's got her in a massive stranglehold.
I was gonna say Paco's choking the shit out of her. So
Dude, this always goes well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just choking the shit out of her.
At least he's not inside of a bunch of horses choking her, because that's when things go bad.
She's rounding the corner looking pretty damn good, but we'll see if the chokehold took its toll.
Come on, 6.
Come on.
He right on the
looks
floor,
good.
too.
Finish the damn race, 8. Let's go one time. Come on.
He looks back like he's got horse. Come on, 8.
Paco looks back like he's got horse when he's quitting.
That's
Come
true.
on.
Come on, 6. Come on.
Get past
Get
that.
up there, girl. Come on. Come on, 6.
Magic
Come on,
Force.
6. Come on, 6. Come
my
on, 6.
God.
Come on,
Four-
6.
four's gonna
Get
pick
up
him
there,
late,
6.
guys.
Oh,
Hold on,
four.
6.
4 is going to pick him up late.
Oh.
The 2 almost gets there, too.
4-6. There we go. 4-6.
Oh.
I like
Bree,
the
Amber,
second place
Cheney, we're going to the
celebration.
top.
Well, Manu's in trouble all of a sudden.
Well, 7-2, right? Is that what we went off
5
at?
to 1.
5 to 1.
5 to 1.
And the 6 ran second, so that's
9 to 1.
That's gonna be like a $18, $19 horse then.
Well, shit, he isn't in trouble because I think he's got him blocked with the
Well, he's got the other 4 blocked, but Bree still got a shot with the 1.
Bree's got a shot
Yeah.
with the 1.
Yep.
That was just a brilliant ride by Paco.
Got 4th with that ride. That horse should have won by open lengths and got 4th.
I mean, fuck, man, what are you doing?
How about that 3-2 favorite there on the 9? Huh?
Look at Dr. Tang getting on the board.
He had the 4.
Dr. Tang had the 4.
Oh no, I'm in last now.
Hey,
Unbelievable.
by the way, I told you the Chantal Daily Double cashed in.
Guys, if Dr. Tang gets this 7 home, can he win this thing?
Let's see. No, it's
No.
for single digits. We need double digits to make it happen. 9 to 1. No, it's still not enough. You need it to fill up. The 2, the 4, and the 6 are all cappers. So if anyone has a 2, 4, or 6, they could win from any position. It looks like Brett's
Bree.
got the 6 down there in 11. Bree's got down there 6 down there in 11.
Mark.
Does anyone have the 2 or the 4?
Mark's got the 2. That's it. We got 1, 2, and 1, 6. It's Santa Anita.
I hope
either-
Paco has such a bad night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get over that. Especially if this one wins this race here at Santa Anita. I'm gonna have a hard time with that one.
You guys don't like the four wide strangle with a slow pace in front of you?
No.
The horse has early speed and he strangles the shit out of her, and then she has a ton of run late and just gets caught. Dumbass.
All right, so we got 2 minutes to Santa Anita 4 here. Gulfstream Park not quite official yet, but they do have 462 posted. 3 horses, your 3 to 5 favorite at Santa Anita. Did anyone use the 3?
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd be way ahead at this point. We just need a favorite to get home. I
I'm riding the 1 with Jared.
You got the 1?
Yep. I like that it's Mark Glatt trained. Mark Glatt claimed the horse and put this horse in the spot. But Glatt's usually pretty good with the horses that he claims with his own money. He's really, as you should be. He's really smart with it. He's like, all right, I'm going to spend money on you. All right, we're going to put you in a spot where you can actually win. So bumps it up a little bit. But I like also that he claimed the horse from Golden Gate and brought back down to Santa Anita. Is that something that you liked at all, Jared?
Yeah, I love the fact. Whenever I looked at that, I thought it was interesting that you claim the horse off of the synthetics at Golden Gate, and then bring the horse to Santa Anita and run it on the dirt. Which, if you look back, it's not like the horses ran well on the dirt in the past, so it's not like this is something new. So yeah, to me, this horse was very interesting here. Seems to fit, and more than anything, like you said, you kind of go off the confidence of the trainer, right?
I took the trainer that had horses in the Kentucky Derby that he had trained all along at the very start and brought them in there. And they really performed well, too. So I'll take a shot with him.
I didn't realize Reed was in this race. I went to the 5. I thought the 5 was kind of interesting. Claimed for 16,000 last time out. Jumps up to 32, even though not eligible to be claimed in this spot. So they didn't have to raise up the level this high all the way to go to 32 and be able to protect this horse. So I was surprised that happened. Hopefully we can get the lead and go gate to wire. That was kind of my thoughts on the 5.
All right, it's updated. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah.
Man, he's got the lead still.
Man who's in front.
Barely.
Ooh, boy. Not place money gets him now, though.
It's a little scurry all of a sudden.
And that 2-horse to place might get him. $10
Ooh.
at 18 to 1.
Manu, we're all pulling for you, buddy. We're all pulling for you.
Yeah, what's with all the chalk on up and like in front of everybody? Like, why is everyone in the lead? Why is everyone in the 3?
What happens if the 3, like if there's no movement in the top, like Amber and Cheney split third?
No, the tiebreaker is the number of horses to show. So if you open up those entries, I bet Amber has more horses that showed than Cheney has.
That's
Why
right. Because sometimes when they're tied, they'll be combined, but this one they are split. Okay.
Yep.
That's mean to say about Cheney.
What how does it mean?
You
Oh,
said
if it's-
Amber has more to show. You just assuming?
Well, more show horses, buddy.
I think Cheney has more.
If not, then it's usually highest win total. And then
It's
goes to, like,
places.
and then
She has 2 places and Cheney has 0. That's where it is.
Okay. Oh, I see why you think that. She was listed ahead. Okay, got it. You weren't just assuming.
No, I wasn't just being a dick. Come on, man.
All right, Magic.
Yeah,
Well,
we're off.
listen, Bree could win this thing if the 1 wins.
The
So
one is in the lead, 22 and 3 for the opening quarter, going 7 furlongs. So we'll see what happens here. 5's pressing on the outside. 3 is just tucked up on the rail and seems to have a load of horse.
It worked out well last race.
Yeah.
Wow, he doesn't have Paco on him, so don't worry.
All right, the 1 is done.
all right.
One gave it a nice effort there.
Yeah.
Well, the one's gonna fight back. Wait, look.
Oh, well, all right. The 1 is fighting back. I'll give that to
Yeah.
you. Quick finish. The 2-horse at 19 to 1. Swinging 4 wide, trying to get interested here.
This is gonna get very interesting because I think
Yeah.
the 1. Oh
The 3's
no! I
trying to
think-
sneak through the rail. And the 2 at a monster number on the outside.
Oh, this is gonna get interesting.
Fight 1, damn it.
3's got it.
Oh, 3's got it.
Yeah, 3,
Manu
1, 2.
holds. So that Manu holds. Amber's going to move up to second here then
Yep.
with that win money. And I'm guessing Chancey's going to be third.
So okay. Manu, great job. Obviously, congratulations, huge win. Let's talk about her and her day she's had. Okay, she's subscribed to Premium Picks. She's hit a ton of races today using the Premium Picks. She played in her first ever tournament and just got second. It's been a good day for Shoddy.
Yeah. Well done, Shoddy.
Plus, she loves Barbara Road, so I mean,
Yeah. Well, everyone has their flaws.
Yes, you did. You're going to be second, Shoddy.
Yeah, you placed top 2. And, we don't know Cheney. We don't know Cheney from the chat, but Cheney doesn't have to sit there looking at the earnings going, I have the same as this other person. Why didn't I get paid? So,
Shoddy,
Bree, I'm sorry.
you're gonna get $90 for the win there. So cash, and then Manu, you're gonna get what is that, 130 about, and
Yep.
plus the 150 in horse attorney's credit. So congrats, that's awesome.
Your next 15 tournaments are paid for. Congrats. Jared, listen, that one wasn't a terrible pick there. We didn't go. We weren't chalk eating weasels in the in this.
No, at least we tried there. We didn't just chalk out like everybody else.
Okay. I was going to say, could Brett still get second? But no, it was only 50 cents difference because I didn't. Yeah. I just realized the one did get second.
What would have happened? Well, I guess we'll see what the final. Like, if the 8 would have won that last race, even with the 1 getting second, would I have shot up to where would I be?
It's all about Jared, guys. That's it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about Scotty and any of these people. I want to know where I would have placed. I'm kidding.
Well, I guess you could just add $12 to your total, right? So you'd have $36 right now. So you would have been in 8th instead of 12th.
Oh, okay.
And all the people in front of you had the 3, so it wouldn't have moved you up much.
I can be happy for Shoddy now.
Yeah. I like how it's not you're happy for it, Shoddy.
Now I'm good.
Yeah.
Way to go, Shoddy, everybody. Everybody loves Shoddy.
And this is why we do this, because it is fun. It is a lot of fun, and we like everybody coming in here together, and it's fun.
So, to someone like her and some of the people that maybe are playing these for the, that's not me controlling that. Just so you know.
It's okay. I mean,
listen. Apparently, if you're not first, you're last, is what we're learning on this show.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 people that have won this thing right there at the bottom.
I mean, I'll just leave it alone.
Sorry, Mike.
No, hey, man. Again, raise your hand if you've won this. Till one of you guys wins it, I'm going to be able to do it every time.
All right. It's official, by the way.
There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Pull it back up. There we go. Here's the official final standings for the Racing Dudes Tournament Challenge on Friday, May 13th. Manu winning. Amber and Cheney tying with $54. Amber gets the go-ahead with the 2 places for Cheney 0. But congratulations, all 3 of you. Bree, so sorry. You were second and you fell out there. Not the exciting finish you were hoping for there. You needed the 1 quite badly. But a lot of fun here, and we've got, in terms of prizes, $127.75 for Manu. Plus that $150 site credit to Horse Tourneys. Amber, you're getting the $89.42, and Cheney the $38.32. That all just gets added to your balance here on horsetourneys.com. So thank you, everybody, for playing. Gentlemen, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Does 12th get anything?
Oh, yeah, let's look to see where everybody else finished. I didn't actually.
12 gets the same as 29th last time I checked.
Okay.
Yeah. Aaron, top finisher for the team. Jared, wow, 80 cents. Look at that. 80 cents separating you. And I was right behind Jared. So 3 of us made the top 15. That's good.
Yeah.
Too bad that 3 didn't win.
I'm going to sleep well tonight knowing I finished in the top 15 of 29 entries. So definitely.
Yeah, it's quite the achievement.
Top 50%. All right. Ashley, he wants to know when is the next tourney, and go Leafs, go.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. We'll be back on the 27th. We do this every 2 weeks. We will see you there. For Aaron Halchman, Jared Welch, Mike Somich, I am Magic. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back in 2 weeks for this. We'll be back Monday. What day is today? Today's Friday. We'll be back on Monday. Take care, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Where's the button?
Preakness draw!
There's...